What's going on, silencers? Cass here, and we're back in Satisfactory, where we've gotten a little bit done. I went ahead and took care of what we talked about last time, and I'll show you what I did in just a moment. But if you do enjoy the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all those fun things. And thank you very much to my patrons for your ever-present support. Without any further ado, let's get into it, shall we? So first things first, we got all 12 of the iron drones built, all 7 of the coal drones built. We've got the coal station. Got to do that. We got the coal station built, which leaves us with, you know, absolutely everything else. And technically, we got the iron ore wash done. So that leaves us needing the iron ore wash off of this one. And we need to do the iron plate factory. We also need to get steel up and running. So I think next on our docket is to get steel going, the steel foundry and mill, as well as a steel train station. But we don't need the coal processing anymore, but we do need the steel station. So we'll put that on our list. And yeah, because if we can get the steel going, then we can get the iron rods and plates working, because I want to use the alternate whoops, wrong one. Iron rod, the alternate steel rod recipe, because it's way more efficient. And then again, for the iron plates, we really do want to get to this laminated iron plate. However, we're going to have to start with a quick and dirty setup on that. But if you recall, last time we were having a little trouble with our power. It just wasn't working, and I can't access any of that from here. So let's just take care of this first. There we go. That should be give us access to the particle accelerator, and that will take 20 minutes to come back. Milestone reach. Particle accelerator enables previously impossible processes such as recycling nuclear waste, converting it into plutonium, as well as generation of exotic matter. A project part enables progress to the next phase. All right, perfect. So I'm trying the lights out on this. I was going to say that maybe next time we'll do the storage hub, and yeah, probably next time we're going to do that. But that's not what we're here for anyway, as I bounce off of every freaking wall. This is what we're here for. This thing looks really cool at night because I've got all these spotlights off of it. Okay, so you remember our... I'm going to start this process so that it can actually load up something over here. Or maybe we'll... Screw it. We're going to start this so that it's running and then go from there. So here is where I elected to put the coal intake. So all of these are coal drones. They're all set up and ready to go. Just got to flick the switch, just like you saw me do last time. So here's how I routed them. From the first bank, so the 3 in the front, I put them under the ground, and they pass over to the other side. And go, oop, there we go. And down. And then these, stop it, you cow. And the other ones just feed directly into the station like that. And I put a master switch. So let's start those up. And all of these drones should, I hadn't set up any of them to launch. Never mind. My bad. So this port goes to node coal. Node coal 1. And I'll prepare better next time so you guys don't have to watch me do this. Node coal 2. And then node coal 3. Whoops. Node coal 4, all ports. Cool. Okay. Node coal 5. Node coal 6. Node coal 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Node coal 4. Oh, it's already set up. Yes? All right, why aren't you launching? Why aren't two of you launch? Oh, jeez. Yep, I has the dumb. Would help if I powered the damn things. And just like that. There you go. Go do your thing. Fly away. Fly away. Okay. We don't need to watch that again. I put another sensor tower here, another radar tower. Unfortunately, we're running out of parts for those, so we're going to have to wait until till we can start manufacturing the parts for them from here on out. So, where is it? There it is. At Coal Depot Tower. It's got that scanning range, so it's scanned up everything for us. And these are our 2 train stations that we're headed to next. So we will meander our way over there. Originally, I was going to put the coal plant down here, but I decided against it because we built up here last time. So it comes in on the right and flips around to go out, right? So this is our carbon export. So this is where our carbon dust is going to be loaded up onto a tiny little train. Speaking of which, let's put that there and that there. Get those loaded up. Perfect. So that's taken care of. Then I didn't actually put all of the signals in on this, which is fine. We do need the ones at the stations, though. You always put a block signal at the beginning and end of a station. Keeps things from crashing into each other when they're at the station. Yeah. But more importantly... Yes, yes, radiation, shut up. That is a really, really long section of track. 1, 2. There we go. Yeah, so that crate over there, I was attempting to do stuff. I went and hand mined some uranium and then dropped a couple of portable miners on them. So I have like 1,000 uranium over there in that container, and it's apparently very radioactive. So not going to screw around with that too much. Then this station is the coal import. So this is where our first 7-car coal liner comes in, and it goes into all of these containers, which go under the floor, and for the most part, none of them are used, because we're going to do the steel up here. And I haven't exactly figured out how I want to do that, but one of the lines in particular, this one, will actually go over and power our new and improved generator setup. So I set this entire thing up on the Mark IV coal generators. So the normal coal generators down here, they require water and coal, and they generate 75 megawatts. The Mark II is 150, Mark III is 225, and Mark IV is 600. But that's at 100% clock speed. I've overclocked all of these, so they will use a ridiculous amount of coal, something like 750 coal per minute or more. Between all of them, which is kind of a steal when you consider that we're getting like 1,300. No, we're getting 600 because this hasn't overclocked properly. We're getting 1,500 per. Come on, you cow. Move, damn it. Okay. You're starting to piss me off. I don't want any. Release it. Okay, I'm just taking you out of my damn hotbar. What the hell? Go away. And by the way, this mod is actually just a quality of life mod. You can actually just hover over something and hit Control-C, Control-V to copy all the settings. This just does it in a simple gadget, purely for laziness sake, but it's actually a base game function. Okay, so those should start powering up as soon as we get some coal imported. And we're on our way to do that. Now, I have this set up so that it will show us our readout of how much power we're producing. Right now, we're just producing that solid 10,000 from our unique geothermal. So we need to set up a train. A proper one. This one's going to have 2 main cars, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoop. Gotta stay connected, dude. 6, 7. Okay, so we're good there. And we'll paint it. Now, I actually ran into a little bit of a funny issue earlier. My train just stopped dead, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. It said that the next section of track was blocked by a train, but we only have one train. Turns out the train was so long it was actually in 2 sections. Hey, I can honk. All right, coal liner 1. Edit the timetable. We're going to go... Where the hell is that? Oh, that's our iron ingot pickup. So we need the coal depot. Correction. We need coal import and then coal depot. The coal import will unload coal. Save, and the coal depot will load coal. Whoops. Coal. Save. It occurs to me, I don't know if this train will actually be able to get to the coal depot. But we're about to find out. Okay, so it's going to stop here for a second. Actually, correction, it's going to stop here for 15 seconds, and then it's probably going to freak out. Because I'm sure I did something wrong with the signals. 15 seconds is a really long time. Okay, looks like it's gonna go. Color me completely shocked. I'm hoping that, you know, I haven't learned too much about trains and I might fuck up and you get to see one derail or something. But, I don't know, maybe not. Ah, it's gonna go the long way. No, it's not. What the hell are you doing? Alright, I'm curious. Sorry, we're gonna ride along with this train for a minute. Because I have no idea which direction it would be going to get to the station. It just passed the station, unless I programmed it wrong, which is entirely possible. So that train is stopped because we're in the way. And we're going the way that it wants us to go. It's seriously going the whole way around. Well, I guess I didn't put any loops in the track on purpose. Oh, and that's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was my test track. Got it. Got it. Well, now I see which way it was going. Stupid me. No worries, though. Live and learn. It's always nice to take a ride on your trains. Aside from the fact trains are just fascinating. It's always nice to take a ride on the trains to figure them out. Because sometimes you'll see these little bits that, well, didn't make any sense. So it might behoove us to put like a roundabout or a turnaround at the end of some of these lines, just so that the trains can do a complete 180 really easily. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't think it would do that. I honestly thought it would just say, I can't find a way. No, it found a way. It's just taking its sweet damn time to do it. Alright. And I'll just stick with it for one load cycle, because I just want to see it done. Because, what can I say? I'm a child, and I'm getting to play with a train set. This one's just really high-tech and really cool. It's like those little magnetic Thomas the Tank Engine ones, you know? I always wanted one of those growing up. Never got around to getting one. Alright, what the hell's the issue? Cart this one. Which comes from this one. Coal intake 2. That should have actually been one of the first ones back, so... See, this is where you gotta diagnose your issues. Coal intake 2. Yeah, I just didn't power it, damn it. All it is. I just completely forgot to power the damn thing. And so now it's gonna have like 100 coal in it, because I completely forgot to power it. My bad. But see, this is why it's good to prepare. And to be able to diagnose those issues on the fly. Because if you're anything like me, well, turns out I did the math. And I fucked up. Okay, so there is our iron ore liner. We should work on carbon and steel up at the top. And then next time... Oh, wait. We need to get the... My bad. We need to get the iron ingots moving so that they can go up to the top. Then we'll need to make another train station up at the top to drop off the iron ingots. And I think, if I planned correctly, we're going to be able to do all of the steel manufacturing up on top. We're going to do the carbon and the steel together, and then do the beams and the pipes all in the one location, because there's no point in moving the steel if it's really only used for 2 recipes. At least that's what I think about it. So let's figure this out. I can almost guarantee I have no concrete. So we're going to go with Mama of 3 Blondes. Bring us concrete. And then Redania Man. Concrete. William. Concrete. Thank you. Because we're going to need it. So this is the level for... Yeah, I have no concrete. So my thought being, we'll have this bottom level be the iron wash, and we'll have enough room for, obviously, another setup just like this right here, and then another setup over here, and another setup over here. That should work, in theory. Now... just because I'm a nosy bastard, we're currently producing 11,500 megawatts. Jeez. Which is just below our max consumption, which is 13,000. So, did we already name this station? We already did. Yes, we did. And then this station, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's right. I was going to turn this into a copper station because copper only needs 7, but our iron needs 12. So get rid of those and not really worry about it anymore because we got the concrete that we need. So do that, whoops, and that. Whoops. And that should be enough, I would think. And that's right, we were going to have the second bay of refiners load up into this same one because, so each one of these cargo stations can hold, if I can ever pull out the right list, each one of those Mark III cargo stations can hold 384 slots, which puts them at just over 1,920,000 items per train car, which is just a little bit more than we need. But only a little. Don't get carried away. So yeah, it would be... our current refinery setup would be very hard pressed to actually... overwhelm one single train station, which is also why I have 2 banks of refiners, so 24 refiners, going into one of these units. So, which reminds me, we're gonna have to route all of that stuff up here anyway. So that's gonna be fun. But we'll have 2 blocks, 1 block, 1 block, 2 block. We moved over 2. Like that. Then we would have this 3 high space in the middle. And these would actually be over here. Whoops. Yes, I realize my aim sucks. At least in a video game, ironically. Where it probably counts more for my job than anything else. What the hell? Why are those rotated sideways? Oh, that's weird. It gives us a better grid marker then, though. Which I guess is fine. Okay. So we're good there. Not too worried about that right now. What I am worried about is getting the... What's that? Floating? Nope, it's just our glass foundations. We're good. Let's grab train tracks. We'll go this way. And for now, we're just going to do a quick and dirty tiny loop just to get the iron doing what it's supposed to be doing. Oops. Please maintain. Come on, you cow. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And then stop here and go there. Perfect. No. Give me that. Yes, the signal. And then the signal. Perfect. And like I said, quick and dirty little loop that will just get the job done for now. And connected. Okay, perfect. So with that, then if we put that there, that will block that section of path. And honestly, there should only ever be one train on this section of path, so it doesn't really matter. Now let's figure out how we're going to get all this stuff up here. What is the best way to do that? A merger and a lift, I would think. Yeah? Will that work? Because I'll need to orient them. Okay, let's do, whoops, this really quick. Give us a playing field to work with. Now, I can't go under the ground immediately because there's these. But I could, if I needed to, bring things up like that. And if we're loading from 2 sides, so it would be 2 sides going into 2 sides going in up and in. Yeah, that should work. So we'll get out conveyor mergers and we'll do that and that. And then grab this to see exactly where the hell it goes, then switch over to the conveyor hole. R to switch inputs. And yes, we're going to have to do faster. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yep. I'm an idiot. That's okay, because now that we have this hole, we should be able to do this a lot easier. Conveyor merger. Nope, still an idiot, but that's okay. Okay, let's do 6? No, 12. We'll just space them out until they all line up. Okay. So this actually doesn't need to be that, and does need to be that, because that's not an output. So this like that, and then these two will go up, down like that, up like that. So if I do that, then I connect that and that. That should give me a decent place to route things up. Now, do I want to route that way, or no? I want to route this way. Then I can go from here to here. And then 1, 2. There we go. One down, a lot more to go. That's okay. This is the riveting experience that is Satisfactory. So let's do this and then that. And then that. Yep, there we go. I will say one thing for this game. It is both the best and worst, the best friend and worst enemy of my freaking OCD. Because you can be as precise as you want to, but sometimes I just want the damn thing to work. All right. Grab that, that, that. And then we have all this infrastructure in place for when we build the one on this side. We'll just feed them into these sides. And it should, in theory, work great. I mean, knowing me, it won't, but we can try to be positive. Okay, do that. And then that. That. And that. So, like, I know I counted right. At least I thought I counted right. Turns out I didn't. Okay, let's turn on our light. And then bring this out to 1, 2. Okay. And back to... As often as I can, I try to maintain right angles, because they just feel better. How the hell did I miscount again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how I miscounted. I just didn't even bother putting in the right number of stations. It's alright, problem solved. Disaster averted. For now. It's gonna be so much fun when we get into the nuclear stuff and I start blowing stuff up. Okay, we'll go out to here. That was not the right length. Middle, back to, and in. What are we working with? We're working with 3,000. Nothing? Because I didn't hook it up downstairs. Alright. That's way better. Way better. That is awesome. Okay, let's see what it would take for some lights. Floodlight towers. What do they actually cost? Oh. A whole lot of stuff I don't really have, but that's fine. I don't... Do I... Yeah, I don't need a... I do not need a radar tower over here. Because if we're detecting that one, that's well within range of a tower. And there's nothing else up here other than these power nodes. So we're good. But gotta paint it, gotta make it pretty. There we go. And then let's put a train in, shall we? So 2. Do one of those and one of those. And that. Oops. Not quite sure why it's hellbent on disconnecting cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Delete you. And do that. So yeah, that should actually work really well. Now, let's paint the damn thing. And you are going to be called... Iron Ingot Liner. And we have... Oh, nope. Cancel docking. Thank you. You're gonna load it up anyway, aren't you? Now, are you going to poof out of existence, or did you actually move? Oh, I'll be damned. So the... Okay, so the wagons don't have anything in them. Got it. Whoops. Is this... Are you freaking kidding me? Coal liner 1. Damn it. Okay, let's get it out of here really quick. First things first, a bypass line for this. Why am I missing cable? Okay, well, I have plenty of wire, so let's get all of this Craft it up really quick. About 400 or 500. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. And here I was thinking, nobody's going to be coming this way. We don't need to worry about this. I don't know why I just assume things might actually work out. That... Okay. So do that. And then back the hell up to here. And then there. And I can't do this under a train. So let's do this. Turn off. Turn off self-driving. And back it up. But see, that's where those those signals come into play. They're extremely useful. Now let's grab this and go there. And then we'll do that. Yes, perfect. Then go in here, turn self-driving back on. And it should route itself around. Yep, there it goes. Okay, so it's a quick and dirty bypass, but it works. Perfect. Now that we've got one of those, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stations. So total of 8 in length, yeah? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 6, total of 16 in length. We need to adjust our stations here just a little bit, because I did not plan for trains to be quite that long. Because this is the plate factory. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. It only needs to be 2 longer. And then this is what? That's the plate output. Okay. So we grab this, grab one of these, flip it around, get rid of that, get rid of all that. We don't want it to completely empty its entire inventory into this station. So the way we're going to avoid that is we're going to go into transport, again under the X3 mod, and we're going to grab the cargo station mini, which is, where the hell is it? Cargo station mini. There we go. Cargo station mini. Same exact size as a normal one. However, its inventory only allows it to hold 24 stacks. Yeah, 8, 16, 24. So it will only ever pull that many. There are other ways to change things up, but we don't need to go over them right now. What I do need to do is I need to fix these. I'm sure there's a signal that I've got to pull off right there. We can get rid of the radio tower and these 3 stations and that signal as well. Okay, there's that. We didn't change. Okay, we didn't actually change how that one goes, so we're good. Then we need enough space for the iron plate output, as well as... Let's delete this really quick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go right there. Nope. That is all crooked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. Is it still crooked? Oh, why do you do that to me, devs? Why do you do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do that. Then do this. And then... get this here. And... yes? Yes. That there. There. Put that there to differentiate a little. And then we just have to fit the output station here, but we need to decide exactly how much output we're going to have. So I also really want to put in a roundabout for that. I don't recall how to build a roundabout, so I will toy around with it off camera. Now, for this initial setup, we will need a lot of constructors. But honestly, just for this initial... Why the hell did you go through the station? What have I screwed up? I have not screwed up anything. I did too. Seriously, you piece of crap. That. Yeah. But then flip. There we go. Now it should work. Now, are you going to go through the station too? No, you're not. Why'd that one go through the station, but the other one didn't? That's weird. Okay, and then we're going to have to... it's at least gets the point across. Now for these, why don't we just, since we have to set up just a super dirty setup for it. Cargo station minis, they do have an output. They don't do the same stuff. So if we do this, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just line them up, then we'll grab so we need iron plates. Perfect. What would overclocking cost me? 50 per minute. 50 plates per minute. Is it worth it? Well, we're gonna find out. we should be transferring way more than that per minute, so that should be good. And we need this all hooked up. And then, just for the sake of simplicity, we will do six, thank you. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you freaking kidding? No. That was right. That was right. That was right. That was right. This was wrong. This is me showing what my brain can do at almost 10 o'clock at night. Perfect. Get rid of you and you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Power you back on. And your 250%. Yes, 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 yes. Perfect. And then a simple storage container should be the ticket. Perfect. Now let's try out, whoops, a mod that allows us to set this all up from forever ago. Okay. So this one is manual. I want to change station settings. How does that work? Oh, cool. I can access the timetable, which is what I wanted. Edit timetable. So we're going to go from ingots out to ingots for plates. And then eventually we're going to go to the steel mill, but we haven't built that station yet, which we might not get to in this one. That's okay. Ingots out. So we want to iron ingots out, save. Ingots for plates. Save changes, turn on self-driving. All right, well, I will wait here for it to show up, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Oh, here it is. I thought it was the other train screwing around for us, but nope. Watch it unload, and then watch the magic start to happen, and then we'll go up top and I'll explain kind of what I want to do for the carbon plant, or the steel plant. Turn off self-driving. Edit timetable. Ingots for plates. Unload iron ingots. You don't have any iron ingots in your inventory. You have tons of iron ingots. Unload, damn it. Unload. Unload. My bad. See, this is why it's important to double check. Make sure you're doing everything wrong. Okay, then we're going to manually dock this. And then we'll turn auto driving back on. And just like that. So it needs 75 per minute. It's going to get 780 per minute. And we'll end up with a steady stream of plates. And like I said, we will make this more efficient later. Hold on, I'm gonna catch a ride. We'll just ride it as far as the base of the hill for the carbon plant. And there's, what, coal liner one? Yep. I'm really starting to enjoy this. I was enjoying the other playthrough too, but, you know, there's just something about caring and attention to detail and slowing down, which, yes, I suck at, but I appreciate you guys dealing with it. Where are you going? Did I really? Oh, I did. Yeah. I'm gonna have to put in roundabouts. Like a lot of roundabouts. Because I didn't intend for this to come all the way to the top of the hill. That's okay. Because then we can figure out exactly where we need. Jump out really quick. So we're going to need. Are these running? Are all of these running? No, not all of these are running. We're currently up to 14,500. Means 3 of these are running, those 3. We look down here. Why are you not running? No connection. Wait, what? Okay, so could have sworn I connected all of these up. Are they all connected now? Well, yeah, you don't have any fuel. That's fine. Hmm. 19,000. That's better. 15, 30, 45, 60, 15, 30. Yeah, so yeah. The first 6 are up and running. Hopefully, it'll get back to the back. You see how fast that coal is moving? It's doing its best to power these, but it probably won't get all the way to the end. Not until we get faster belts. Which, by the way, we do have the faster belts. They're just really expensive. So, Belt Mark 5 does 780. Belt Mark 6 does way more than that. And it doesn't actually say in the descriptions how much they do, but they require like motors and turbo motors and fused frames and stuff. They're expensive, like really expensive. So it'll be a while before we can get completely into those. We're at 20,500. Perfect. And I like having these stacks out of the system so that it looks like just a legitimate pollution hog. Because, yeah, let's destroy the environment while we're at it. Now, I need to figure out how to put in roundabouts. Because this is a little ridiculous. I guess I don't actually need this one in the station yet, so we'll just let those do their thing. Now, since I have all of these fed into the floor, we need to set up an appropriate iron intake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The iron intake only has to be 6, so it'll actually be something a little more like starting there, and then that, and all the pieces. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want anything that didn't stop at the plate factory to come here. So yeah, we want these to be big, and yada yada yada. We're good. Now, this will be whoops. My bad. There we go. Iron for steel. And then we have to figure out a good steel setup. Take a look at our steel recipes really quick. By the way, press O to get the codex. That's what this is. Go into steel. We could do the base game boring recipe with coal and iron and get 10 ingots. We can do the much cheaper recipe of getting 3 ingots and 9 carbon powder into 6 steel ingots. The fastest recipe is actually in the foundry, and it's coal and iron like this. But we don't really care about fast. We want efficient in this case. And this recipe is very unbalanced. So typically steel is about 0.6% carbon. Some steels can get up to 4% carbon. But typical steel that you would use or come into contact with in your daily life is less than 1% carbon. So technically this recipe is extremely unbalanced. It would be 1 carbon powder, 100 steel, or 100 iron, and it would spit out 100 steel, right? I might actually just mod in a recipe for that. Got to figure out exactly how to do that, but right now we're going to pick this one, and we're going to balance it. So 9 carbon dust, so 45 per minute. And yes, opening codex. 40 coal turns into 100 carbon dust. 100 carbon dust is 2.2. Yeah, there's a reason I don't do math no more. I'll figure out the math on it, but basically it looks like we're going to use a foundry. So we're going to need foundries. We're going to want to be efficient. We're going to take whatever we can get out of this. But that's going to have to be next time. If you did enjoy the content, you know exactly what to do. But I won't keep you any longer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.